let's talk about performance criteria with my lovely assistant, Georgia, who has decided that a cardboard box is more important than I am. So when we are talking about criteria in a training situation, we are talking about the perfect picture we have in our brain of what the dog should be doing in order to earn the reward. So our criteria when we are first working with a dog and in getting ourselves introduced to them can be very, very simple. And that very first criteria that you always want to ask for and have in your mind is just focus. You want the dog's attention before you start to try and capture more. Georgie! Georgia! Yep. So one of the reasons, yep, good girl, why I use the marker of yep is because it's very easy, yep, to coach a client into using that word by helping them ask a simple question in their head. Is the dog doing what I want? Yep, is the answer to the question, so they earn a treat. Right now, Georgia is giving me her undivided attention. Is that what I want? Well, of course, now she looks away because I got distracted. Georgia! Georgie! Georgie! Yep, yep, yep. So I chained my yeps together because she kept her undivided attention on me until I brought her back over here to deliver a cookie. Georgie! Georgia, yep, yep. Good girl. Very nice. Georgie, sit. Yep. So when you get consistent success with one criteria, when the dog, for example, is offering you undivided attention, yep, then you can build criteria for success, criteria for performance, and start to ask for a little bit more. Georgie! Georgia! Georgia, sit. Yep. So now that I know that Georgia is able to offer me a focus, I'm going to ask for focus and then a little bit of word. Yep. When you're working with a dog during a new session, you want to start with familiar criteria, criteria that you know they've done before, that you know they can succeed at. This builds confidence for a dog. Sit. Yep. Georgia already knows a sit, so I know it's an easy ask. My criteria for the sit is for her to put her butt on the ground. Once she does that, I ask myself, did she do what I wanted? The answer is yep, so I issue my marker and deliver a cookie. Georgia! She's really in love with the bird toys we have under the counter. As you gain consistent, yep, good girl. As you gain consistent success with different criteria, yep, you can start to introduce new criteria that they're less familiar with. Georgia likes to throw paws, so I'm gonna see if I can get her to offer me a paw. So now we're just having a little bit of fun, and I'm trying to see if I can capture that criteria of her lifting one paw. Yep. And then deliver the reward. So one more time, we're gonna see if she gets the idea. Yep. Good girl. So when we are introducing new criteria, you have to set very small incremental pictures. Yep. For me, this new picture is her just lifting her left paw up, yep, off the ground. So this is when your marker becomes very important because the timing, when you say it and when you deliver that cookie, is how you're teaching the dog this new criteria. Good, sit. Yep, yep. Good job, good girl. Yep. Oh, that was a good job. Sit. Yep. Good girl, very nice. So she's getting the idea. She's starting to lift that left paw a lot more readily. Sit. Yep. Yep. Good girl. Good job. And this is how you build new behaviors, by slowly adding new criteria of performance to your dog's repertoire, and then using that marker when you see what you like, when you see that they're doing what you had in your head, that criteria that you set mentally, that's when you mark and deliver your reward. And that's how we build criteria of performance for a dog.